What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires and Puzzles video. Haven't done one of these in forever. I think I'm on like a 2 month hiatus. Just want to talk about SESHAT. SESHAT. Yeah, we're gonna go with SESHAT. Um, one of the new heroes of the month, Purple. New chick that just came out. She is a archer, resistant to mana. Resistant to direct mana reduction. The hero has an innate ability to resist direct mana reduction. I don't know if that covers silence. I do know it probably will cover Onatel, Gwen, Lizu, and Chow. Or not Chow, should I say? Yeah, Chow. Or, yeah, most of the mana down people. So that for sure is happening. The real question is, does it cover um, Proteus, and does it cover Hell? That I do not know. Haven't tested that yet. Haven't tested that out yet. Really happy with this character, honestly. And honestly, there's nothing special about her. She's not anything more powerful than what she, then I'd say the last 4 here of the month's been more unique than she has been. She's not anybody new that we haven't seen before. I have been calling her Thothaman 2.0 or Thothaman 2.5, and honestly, that's probably her. The reason I like her so much is because she's a sniper. She does have minions. The minions do stack based off every 3 turns, so it's not like a lot of times with minions, they just run out of health too fast. Well, she doesn't get hit for 3 turns. Guess what? She pops another one. So she can get full minions really quick. Not to mention, if you roll a diamond and have 2 minions going, bam, bam. She's definitely going to... I bet you it's really hard to take away 2 minions from her unless you directly hit her with a special or have a lot more attack with that one, or hit her with a yellow probably. I think she looks really good too. I love the red and purple arrow. Oh my goodness. Like She's a real play off Lady Sylvanas from World of Warcraft. I think the bow is very Warcraft-esque. I think where she has her sheath can be where that's the only thing that's probably different. Lady Sylvanas has hers, I think, on her back versus she has hers, or her bows just come naturally from the bow or something like that. Her arrows come naturally from the bow. SESHAT is the, let's see, what does it say? Reanimated Huntress. Okay. Reanimated Huntress. I guess that's like, I don't know, Evelyn's mom that died and came back. I don't know. I really like her though. Let's go over this special. So the target gets damage. I'm gonna go with damage. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go back and look at her summons. So there we go. Deals 400% damage to the target. Not bad, not the best damage. There's a lot of people who do more damage, but you got to remember those minions are coming after the first special, in every 3 turns. Summons a replica minion with 18% HP. It's actually lower HP than Thothaman's because I went and looked. Thothaman's is at a 20%. And I'm not sure if it grows with talents or it grows with special skill. But this is the maxed out version of the character, so we'll see. And a 15% attack inherited from the caster. That's the same as Thothaman's. So Thothaman and her have the same attack on the minion, so the minion's going to hit just as hard as Thothaman's, but Thothaman's has a little bit more HP, but Thothaman's doesn't come back every three turns. Let me see. It generates a clone of itself every 3 turns. That's awesome. Like, you're going to be full faster than you think. We'll run a couple scenarios with her. It's pretty cool the way she regenerates them. I was like, that's pretty cool. Elemental Link gives 4% mana. So basically, after she hits 4% mana with a fully charged troop, she's probably a very fast hero after that. Once her special goes off, she's pretty much very fast, I believe. Or close to it. I don't just do the math yourself, but she's going to be awesome. 6 tiles into a hero, probably going to get your special, or 3 tiles free at max troop of 30, max mana troop of 30. She's probably going to get her special back, which is I think it's awesome. Uh, yeah, the mana and generate for all dark allies for 4 turns. They did reduce the turns on the special, the chain link, the elemental link. I get it because it's mana. I don't like it because the rest of them are 6. So you guys know, like for instance, let's just go with Kutchin. I believe Kutchin will give you, no, it's 4 turns. Let me see if this is the same for Kiana. Kiana's is elemental dark, like 6 turns. That's what I thought. Thought there were 6 turns before. So apparently they have reduced it to 4 turns. And let's look at, so just comparing elemental links to elemental links. I thought that one was longer than that, but I was, let's see, Aaron, and then Aaron's is elemental link is 6 turns. So they reduced Cutchin's and her elemental link to 4 turns. I don't know if I like that so much, but I get it. The shield 4 turns, and the mana is definitely one of those that probably does need a little bit reduction because it makes him pretty invincible. Like Cutchin's pretty invincible when he gets rolling. It's kind of sick. He's probably one of the best purple hero of the month. Not to say that I'm taking anything from SESHAT, just she's pretty basic, guys. She's not anything special. She's not something you don't have, and we'll get into that in a minute. Um, let's see. The thing that's kind of under here that nobody really saw is it dispels buffs from the target and nearby enemies. That is a nice addition to this special. This special does so much. We're doing damage. We're summoning a minion, and they don't pause it, but the minion regenerates itself. That's another dot in itself. Personally, they could add that to it. So she's almost doing 5 things at once. I personally think it's 5. Elemental link to dark and herself for a 4% mana increase for 4 turns, and dispels buff to the target, and dispels the buff to the enemy next to the target. So 3 people getting dispelled from 1 hit, and she's going to get that minion popping, and then after they don't hit her for 3 turns, another minion's happening. Also, she's resistant to mana down. So she's kind of, I don't know, man. I really like her. And we're not sure if it doesn't resist to silence. I like her. Um, why I would say she's nothing special? Well, let's look at who you already have that is special. And let's start off with, I don't know, we got to compare it to Victor. Victor has a damage in a very fast, and he adds defense to everybody. Now, Victor doesn't have elemental link, but he also does steal health. He has a bunch of stuff. I think he heals himself. The caster steals 40% of healing applied to the target for 3 turns. So yeah, and this his ability stacks. So and it stacks, I think, up to I want to say it stacks up to 5 times. Resistance up to 300 damage. But like he's a fast sniper, but he's not great. And he's not making this video about Victor. It's not perfect. Let's go back. Let's go down the tree a little bit. Hell hits 3 and silences, but she's average. No big deal there. Domina, who's also average, who hits 1, but she also dispels, but she has a holy shield. No big deal there. This is who I'd say apples to apples is who you're comparing it to. Sartana starts with 400 damage base from rip, and that's at her number 1 form. So like at 8, it's gonna be something crazy. Sartana adds a poison dot over 6 turns. I think Sartana as a sniper is one you're comparing her to. The second one I think as a sniper you're comparing her to is we have to go with your boy Kage. Kage is that sniper. Like he's doing sick damage, 250 damage, and then another 450 if they're above health. So he's almost doing 675 damage to a target above 50%. Beast, and he's very fast, and he dispels as well. Now he only dispels the 1, but he still dispels. Also, I have to compare it to Thothaman, who's also fast. Now he does gain a minion, so it's just basically what I say Thothaman 2.0. He was a hero of the month at one point. He does not have the last 2 tiers of this, which is the elemental link and the dispel, and also his minions do not regenerate. They do have more health, but you got to get them going first. I feel like she's a combination almost between that Kage and Thothaman. And the reason I say Kage and Thothaman is because her damage at 400, That's roughly about what you're going to get out of Kage if he doesn't hit a target that's above the health. And then even if he hits a target at full health, he doesn't really kill them right away. Now he does when you're on, I guess, playing defensive raids. Kage always destroys people who don't have emblems, or 4 stars. And that's great. So he's about 1,000 hit, but he's not he's not gaining a minion, but he is hitting hard as crap. So she hits pretty good. She's fast, not very fast. She does a dispel. He does a dispel. Doesn't have minions. She gains minions. He has minions. He hits 3. Doesn't hit everybody as hard. And the elemental leap with the mana, which buffs the team. I would say out of the snipers or who she's kind of based off of, which I'd say Kage, Sartana, Thothman, and herself, I'd say she's ranked probably number 2. Number 3. Number 3. I would definitely say Sartana would be either arguably number 1 or Kage be arguably number 1. I personally would go Kage because of the very fast. Sartana going 2 with the dot and no dispel. And then I go with her because of the added minion and then the dispel and then the hit. So she has great hit, and then Thothman probably being last. Not that Thothman is the same as the other 2, but the simple fact that he has a minion and he's in this conversation. Not to mention, it's another sniper from purple. Kiana, I don't necessarily consider a sniper because she just doesn't hit that hard. 372, so SESHAT's already hitting harder with a 400%. Also, Kiana really only does 2 things. She increased that attack, so she'll definitely complement SESHAT, but she's average, so she got to get it going first. And then, that health is up there, but SESHAT has 2 minions to block her, or has the minions going off, so she can block some of that damage she's going to get. The thing I also do like about SESHAT is that she's an archer, and this talent does something for her. Basically, it penetrates through. Her ability will penetrate through the buffs, which kind of is contradictory. Take that back. Actually, I don't like the fact she's archer because her dispel is going to happen. I've totally mixed that up. Her dispel is going to happen, so it's kind of weird that they put that on her as an archer. But what else are you going to do when you got a bow and arrow out on a chick? She's clearly an archer. I would like to see her be maybe a fighter, come back from the dead because she's already a walking or living dead looking ghoulish chick. But I get where they did the archer. I believe she's the second archer for purple. The first one being, believe it or not, Tybertus. So that's really weird there. If you're lacking an archer and you don't have a 5-star and you get, SESHAT, this is an excellent addition to your team. If you don't have a purple sniper, this is an excellent addition to your team. If you're missing Kage, if you're missing Sartana, if you're missing, I guess we'll throw Kiana, but I don't consider her a sniper. I definitely would bring SESHAT up. I'll probably bring her up because I like her. I like her tech. I like the way she looks. She fits my play style. She's probably going to take the place of one of my 5-star purples when I get her up. But I do have a couple people that are before her. She'll probably be my 7th purple going up. And let's get into a fight with her. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk about her in action. So this is the team I went with because A, I don't want them to die. B, I want their specials to go off as much as possible to compare Thothman and SESHAT's, and I gave her the fast mana. So she's clearly going to go off faster than Thothman, but it is what it is. I guess I could do that to give him another 5%. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try that. So maybe he can catch up. No purple on the board, of course, but we have blue. So what we'll do is we'll use the blue, and we will get some blue going. And we'll definitely get one of them going. And so what I want to do is go ahead and so she's off first. So we'll actually pop. We'll do that. Get their mana going up first. A gear's ready to go, so we might as well pop that too, which might mess up, but I mean it healed, so it's all good. Let's go Thothman first, and as you can see, he would hit 3. Deals 180 damage to target and nearby allies, so it doesn't enemies. It doesn't fall off, so he does a base damage all the way across the board. But he's got the minion, and his minion has 132 health. Now, for my girl, SESHAT, as you can see, she has 117, but every third, you see they got that 3 next to it, she's going to pop off another minion. Let's see if we can do that without. So here's turn 1, and then the minion popped off. Okay, they got share damage, cool. So it probably won't die. Here's turn 2, and then because I'm looking for purples, here's turn 3, and as you can see, as it would end, I think we messed up. Okay, she popped another minion right there. As you can see, another minion ready to go, which I think is great because that wasn't that long. You know, that wasn't that long. So here's your boy again. Go ahead and hit 3. Does pretty good damage. So 322, 319, and she on this. This is all level 1 too. So this is just 701. So 701, and now she's buffed up. And let me see. Yeah, and she's buffed up, and so everybody's good to go. So now the question is, do her minions reduce the one that's got the health down? So we'll go ahead and let's go one turn there. All right. Oh, never mind, the minion's gonna kill it. So there goes 1 turn. We'll go ahead and pop Albie. Why not? We'll do that. There goes 2. And let's see, the minion's still low, so we got 1 more. We'll see what happens. And 3. And let's see. So they're back up again. They all just went back up to 3. So apparently after 3 minions, they all start over and they all just replenish 1 more. So it looks like after you get the 3 going, they just start regenerating. So if she loses 1, another one will just regenerate. It's really, really, really interesting tech. I think that's really, really cool. I think it's probably going to be extremely forgotten about in the raids, and then also for wars. I don't know necessarily Titan if that's the big deal. It does make her a very independent contractor, but at the same time she's helping the team with the elemental link for your Titans, for the mana. I definitely would rather have a mana very fast with Kage, with Kutchin, and maybe Kiana going, so I could see her there. You know, there's no defensive down, so I'll probably keep Panther on the team. So probably Panther, Kiana, Kage, and SESHAT to get the specials rolling at first. But then like later on, I might bring in Hell, and she'd still buff Hell for the mana and then the silence. I might bring Hell from the jump. She seems to do a little bit better on the on Titans than Kage does. But like you just got very endless minion on her, so she's gonna get to 3 fast. And honestly, based off what we've been seeing in like some of the betas and then the Christmas heroes and something like that, it looks like they're starting to get a little minion. They're starting to like minions a little more because we like minions a little more. I'll be honest with you, I love minions. I think they're awesome. I love the fact that they just come through and destroy and wreck stuff. Um, as you can see, they're just lighting him up. I'm not even trying to tap him right now. And we're just slowly but surely just chipping away. And let's see, she's ready to go with another one. We're going to actually use Thothamins, though, to get him up to 3. And then as you see, they're all doing 16 and 14. And so Thothamins now at 3. He did a little light damage. That's cool. We'll do this again, get it going. And as you see, 15, 16. They just keep hitting. So you got about, I guess, 45 damage from minions, just from these 2 right here. It's even damage because they're both at 15% attack, but it's really cool. And again, once again, I love this animation also with her conjuring arrow. I messed that up. This wasn't conjuring. It's conjure. Hold on. Let's go next. Go back. Go team. What is her special called? Is conjuration arrow. Conjuration arrow. Yeah, conjuration arrow. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. Y'all know I can't read. Anyway, so guys, that's my review on her. Personal thoughts. My type of hero. Kind of more what I want to see out of Hero of the Month. I'm tired of Hero of the Month just like breaking meta. Honestly, this is kind of nice to have one that didn't break the meta. If you really think about it, I gear change meta. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Zimkaitha. Not so much. Evelyn, not so much. Margaret has a different meta. She's a different meta. That's a meta break, I would say. Uh, Anzog, not so much, but a damage healer, so like a subcontractor healer, not so much. Kutchin broke the meta. Kutchin totally changed up the meta for the purple tanks. He's definitely there. Excuse me again. Um, Let me think. Who else? Yeah, I would say. Oh, I guess I gotta bring up Ranveer. Ranveer probably didn't break the meta, but he's got his own meta in his own. He's just not my favorite guy, but you know it is what it is. Personally, thought she's my playstyle. Definitely like her. If you're lackluster in a sniper, lackluster in an archer, don't know why you need an archer that already dispels, but I guess the damage from her tile counts. But no, I don't think that's how that works. Let me make sure. I don't believe that's how that works. Let me see. 5% chance to bypass defensive buff when attacking. Okay, so this includes counterattack. Okay, so yeah. So her tile damage should bypass attacks. So that does help. So it's almost like Dispel on top of Dispel. So that helps. It's not as good as I'd want it to be. I'd rather her be a fighter for personal gain. I would love for her to come back to life because she's already undead. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we have Panther for the purple fighter, so I'm not mad about that either. Panther's awesome coming back to life. I personally want another one. I'll be honest. I want to run two. Um, yeah, I want to run two because I'm not the biggest fan of Sartana. Not that I'm knocking Sartana. Sartana is definitely that dad's girl. I like Sartana. She just is further and further down my list when I have heroes like this. Not to mention my minion meta. I do have the two buddies right now, and I just got Red Hood. So I'm looking for another one. There she is, SESHAT. And then also I got Mother North, so there might be my fourth one right there. And minions are fun. And then Buddy adds minions. So I wonder if I put her next to Buddy, when Buddy goes off, she adds a minion to Buddy. Does she just replace Buddy's minion? Who knows? In comparison, let me see. Buddy's minions with 10% health and 10% attack. I prefer her minion because it has 18% health and a 15% attack. So her minions hit harder. So guys, that's all I got. Killer out. About to go shoot the stronghold. So when this video pops, it'll probably be like next week, or I might drop it Friday. Just kick it with y'all. I will be out of town Friday. Going to Myrtle Beach. But we do have a contest going. Logo contest or the create an image contest, whatever you want to call it. Basically, create a new and original work of art. Submit the art on Discord in the contest art channel. Vote for art on Discord with a thumbs up emoji. It says art with the most thumbs up emoji wins a $100 gift card. So my international people, I'm going to do a Visa or MasterCard, whichever you prefer, to try to get that money to you. And then at the same time, my statesides, we can do a Google Play, iTunes, or I guess I can do a Visa MasterCard with you as well. Not a big deal because maybe some people don't want to spend money on the game. They want to keep the money, so whatever. Anyway, the contest ends in 23 days. It ends on July 25th. I will be back in Arizona by then, hopefully. Probably going to extend my stay a little bit. Going to finish this project with my dad. But guys, that's all I got. Make sure you check us out on Discord. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Killer Nation Discord channels there. Killer2411 number 1952. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to that dad. Like and subscribe to Chef. All part of the nation that has become Killer Nation. Thank you guys for all the support. Appreciate it. I'm out. Check y'all later. Peace.